So Jane, do you want to come up? So tonight we are featuring a student from our International Programs Office, and in November is International Education Week, and so we select a student from the International Programs. And tonight Jane Walster will be introducing our student speaker, but I just want to say a little bit. Although our international enrollments have gone down a bit because the large enrollments of Saudi students that we had for a short period of time, we've really started to see more diversity of nations coming to Clark College, and we've done a lot more in terms of outreach, and so we are hopeful that we'll see our numbers growing. And Jane and her staff do a great job of creating such a welcoming environment here at Clark for international students. And so Jane will speak about the program a little bit, and then we'll introduce our speaker. So we're very glad to have you here today.
Thank you, Bill. I've just passed out a chart. My name is Jane Walster. I'm the Director of International Programs at Clark. And I've given the Board of Trustees a chart that's available to anyone showing that we've enrolled 100 students from 31 countries this term at Clark College. So pretty impressive diversity right now. I've also included for you something that a lot of people don't know. International students pay out-of-state tuition all the time they're in the U.S., but they also contribute to the local economy, of course. They're renting apartments, they're buying food, entertainment, often electronic goods, and it's recently been estimated by our National Association of International Educators that international students from Clark College last year contributed approximately $3.5 million to the local economy, which supports at least 21 jobs in the community. So again, pretty impressive numbers, and I thought I'd include that for you because those numbers are now being broken down by congressional district, so we can see exactly how much is contributed throughout the region. And then the great part of the job, of course, is working with students such as Woodlin Placide. Placide, as he's known, it has an incredible story to tell. I'm going to let you hear his story, but I just want to say that, you know, it's really true that you can't judge a book by its cover. Every international student has a really interesting story to tell. We may have an impression of international students, but once you start hearing from them, you realize that the reason they have come here or the conditions that they were in before they came here is something you couldn't possibly imagine. And so Placide is going to tell his story today. He's originally from Haiti, and his host mother is here today supporting him. Do you want to wave? Because students like Placide cannot be here without someone to help him, without a real community to help him, not just his host family, but a lot of people support him. So, Placide, are you ready?
So, welcome. This is a very formal, feels like a formal environment. We're just friends.
It's not. We're not that big a deal.
We'd like to get to know you a little bit more. And that's really the purpose of this.
Hello everyone. My name is Placide Woodlin. I come from Haiti.
It's there. Even better.
And that's better than many of our presenters do. They usually have to go much longer than that.
Excellent.
So I pull out like a map, so for everyone who doesn't know where Haiti is, so we kind of see on the map. It's kind of like of the part of the Caribbean. It is a great pleasure for me to be here this evening, and it is a privilege for me to share with you my story. The most beautiful season for me in Haiti is when the mango tree bears fruit. I remember going under the tree when I was a child. The mangoes were so good and helped me with my hunger because I didn't have enough to eat. The time I spent under the tree helped me in my distress. As a young Haitian, I recognized Haiti's need for shelter and the children who are in desperate need. I grew up in a poor family. I had a hard life, and because of that, education was always my first priority. I was 6 years old when my dad passed away. At that time, it was my mom who was doing everything she could to take care of my brothers and sisters. My dad left 6 of us, 4 boys and 2 girls. He was a hardworking guy, helpful, very friendly and responsible. He made a lot of sacrifices for our family. He possessed courage, pride, determination, and dedication to duty and integrity. Since Dad left us, it was my mom who struggled in life just because she wanted to make sure that everything went well for us. After my dad passed away, life became hard. Things were very difficult for us. It was so difficult for me personally because I could not believe that Dad died next to me and I did not realize that. My mom, Eva Ellis, did all that she could to pay our education and take good care of us. Even though she did not have a job, but God gave her courage to continue that fight in life. Sometimes I miss school because my mom couldn't pay. I saw everything that she went through in life while I was growing up. Those things were too much for me to think about all the time. I could not stop crying when I was thinking about all the sacrifices she had made. She did everything on her own because she did not have anybody to help us. Every time I raise my head to look at her, I see a courageous woman who sacrificed her life to bring us to life. I prayed every day, asked God for direction, and then He leads me to Father Mac. Six years later, I met Father Mac, who is an American priest, the founder of the orphanage where I grew up. I talked to him about my situation, and I told him that I would like to be part of the orphanage, which is called Projet Espoir, which means in English, Project Hope. He finally accepted me. I came to Espoir at 12 years old. Everything completely changed because Espoir provided me with everything that a child needs to live a better life and be happy. For some of you who do not know what Projet Espoir is an orphanage in the south of Haiti. It is a beautiful place where we share love, faith, and hope. Our mission is to help the children who are orphans or come from very poor families to be independent and prepare them to become good citizens for the country. Espoir provides education, medical care, shelter, food, and clothing to these poor children. I met a lot of beautiful other people who usually think about those children who are the future of Haiti. Because of Espoir, I met my host family, who I am living with in Vancouver, Washington. I love my host family very much. They are nice, supporting, and encouraging. I am a current international student at Clark College to study business administration. Then transfer to a four-year university if there is still an opportunity. I heard about Clark from my host family while they were coming in Haiti to visit my orphanage. We had a conversation, then my host dad, Arnie Tepo, and my host mom, Jenny Tepo, who is here tonight. They asked me a question: what would I like to do or study after my high school? I said, I would like to study business administration in the United States. My host dad said he will see what he can do. I went through a long process where I had to take a TOEFL test to be accepted at Clark or Warner Pacific. Unfortunately, I failed the test, but Clark accepted me because a TOEFL score is not needed for admission. When I came here, I started to take English classes, and I did well on them, which allowed me to start with my regular classes. My host family pays for everything, including tuition, books, and so on. Clark College is a very good school. Attending Clark College will help me achieve my goal in many ways. First of all, Clark College faculty staff and administrators provide resources that I can access for direction and guidance. Second of all, the college provides direction so that I am on the right track, which is very important for my major. By developing and implementing an effective advising system, Clark College will enhance my ability to be successful. Clark also has a wonderful teaching staff who are competent and engaging as they challenge us to aspire to be better. Educationally and socially, Clark offers the opportunity to learn in a relaxed and a supportive atmosphere. I am the first one in my family who has had the chance to go to college. My goal is to obtain a degree in business administration here in the United States. After that, I would like to go back to my home country to bring the skills needed and knowledge that will benefit my community and my country. I hope to work at the orphanage, Trustees, as a part of the management team, writing business plans and helping with organizational structure. Eventually, my goal is to expand a part of the orphanage and to possibly start my own orphanage someday. The reason why is because I want to be able to offer a better life to those who are living the same life I used to live when I was under the mango tree, to alleviate my hunger. Leaving my home country to integrate in a new culture was difficult for me because everything was new to me. When I heard that Clark had a soccer team, I decided to try out to make the team, and I was able to do that. I played several games for Clark. When I am on the field, it seems nothing is different at all because soccer is an universal language. I worked hard out there with my teammates, and I really enjoy being on the team. I love my coaching staff and my teammates, and I really appreciate the support that the athletic department gave us. They are very supportive and amazing people. Being part of Clark's soccer team has helped me to get used to the culture and also have something fun to do besides school. One thing, all those things happen into my life by grace of the Lord of God. I always ask Him to deliver my family and help my mother. He did hear my prayers, even though it took time. Today, I want to let you know that God is patient. Pray, ask, and wait. In the darkness and worst moment in your life, seek God, because He is the only one who helps you to be happy and dry your tears. All things that I went through in my life make me who I am today. They teach me to be strong and be a good man. I want to make my mom, my siblings proud of me, my host family, and all my beloved friends who help me and count on me, because, as I used to say, I was born to succeed, not to fail. Thank you.
No, all I can say is wow. You're really impressive, and I have no doubt that they are already very proud of you. You are quite the inspiration.
Thank you.
So we are happy that the degree in the business, that you can take that back to your country and not only do the business, but also help in orphanages. So, great. Well, I'll be sorry that you go, but you have a better plan.
Thank you so much for this. I wish we could, this is filmed, is that correct?
Yes.
I think somehow we need to get this, other, not that you all are not the world, but my goodness, this is a beautiful story, and thank you so much. Thank you.
You know, not only are you an inspiration, I think, for your country, you know, those who will know about you, but you could be an inspiration for an awful lot of young Americans
Yes.
as to the worth of education. You know, I'm very impressed. You're obviously you've got a mother that loves you and a family that loves you, and I wish you a lot of success. I think you will be very successful.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
You were born to succeed.
Indeed. Thank you.